We found out very early on in our family building journey that we were going to have problems. It consumed our whole lives for years.
People just really have no idea the expense and the emotions that go into it and the roller coaster that you're riding. If you haven't been there, you just don't know. And I felt extremely alone and extremely vulnerable in so many ways. Feeling kind of hopeless, and it impacted everything.
A lot of women think that they're alone and feel isolated, that they don't have anyone to talk to, and they don't know where else to turn.
After I experienced so many losses, I said, okay, I need to take charge and I need to be more knowledgeable so I feel a little bit less vulnerable. And that's when I started doing a ton of research. That's when I found Resolve.
And I find that Resolve offers a lot of different resources and ways that women can feel plugged in, and they don't have to feel isolated, they don't have to feel alone, and yet they can have someone right there, whether it be a phone call, a group, or even a walk, to know that they're in this with so much other support, and there are other women who are going through the same thing and who have had an opportunity to conceive and start a family.
The one thing that Resolve does that the infertility community can't live without is support.
Knowing that you can go to the Resolve website and you can look up to see what's in your community, that can't be replaced. The in-person support group was what really made the difference for me.
After I had my son, that was the time when I really realized how critical that support group was to me and how I would not have survived that whole experience had I not had the support that I had.
Can't replace interacting with people in person and having that community where you're coming together to all talk about the same goal and deal with the situation that we're all struggling with infertility in some way. We can relate to each other. How can we all help each other get through this?
The one thing Resolve does that the community can't live without is having a presence on the Hill. That's where legislation is made, that's where laws are passed, and without that, there won't be any forward progress in terms of helping and advocating for this community. And I think making sure that they continue to have a presence on the Hill so that Congress knows that there are women who absolutely want and need these resources and this help is absolutely necessary, and that's something that Resolve does better than anyone.
The first thing that I did with Resolve was volunteer for Advocacy Day and go to Capitol Hill, getting help for other people who need access to care. That has been something that's become something that I'm very passionate about.
You hear a lot about famous people that are struggling with infertility. It's all over the news. But people still really don't talk about it. I just think it's so important that Resolve is out there and that they have a website that can connect you with people in cyberspace or people at a support group and has information on clinics and has information on options. They're a true resource, and I'm forever grateful for Resolve.
When we were at our first Advocacy Day, one of the girls that was chairing said to me, "Today somebody else will find out that they are living with the disease of infertility," and that's what made me continue to volunteer with Resolve.
I'm Lorena, and I'm Resolve Strong.
I'm Kathy, and I'm Resolve Strong.
I'm Allison, and I'm Resolve Strong.